passion and working hard. The challenge comes there. Then the challenge comes. So what you want to know about yourself, you want to know what you want in school, know your goal in school, know what you want to get. You can't just be there in school, you don't know what you want to get. Have a goal. Imagine you can't just in the morning walk out of your house and then you start walking. You don't know where you are walking to, you don't know where you are going. You must have a goal that today I want to walk from here up to here, and I'm going to do this. And that's where most of our students fail. You must have a goal. For me, I want to work hard. I want to get this. And to get this, how will I have to do? And that's where you come even in how you managing your time. Because you can't tell me, my friend, you want to be a doctor and you don't take biology. You take physics, you don't take biology. And you're just saying, me when I grow up would like to be a doctor. I'm working hard to be a doctor. My friend, so even if you get an A, will you be a doctor? Will not, because you didn't have a goal. If you have a goal, know what do you want, what do you need to have to achieve that goal. You need to have this to achieve this. If maybe you want to be a doctor or a pilot, I'm supposed to get more grade in this subject. I'm supposed to work hard on this than this one. And having a goal helps you different things. That managing time and knowing what you want in school. And then managing your time. How can you manage your time anyhow? Managing your time, you must have a timetable. That's why in school, whether school is the best place to learn many different schools. What runs a school? It's a timetable. Timetable is the one that helps you to know that now I'm going to take lunch. Now I'm going to take breakfast. Now I'm supposed to have chemistry. But you yourself, how can you just be revising and you don't have a timetable? And today you wake up, you say, today I'm going to revise Kiswahili. No, that is not a thorough revision. Revision, you should have a timetable. At least you should know today I'm revising mathematics. Where am I revising? Am I going to take just a book and then start revising from anything? I have some topics, I say, like this topic I've never understood. So I make sure I start with this topic. I make sure you revise. But what is called revision? Revision is not a must you know everything. Not told you to get everything. Make sure at least the highest percentage you know. Even if maybe it's form for maybe, for example, if it's 10 topic of mathematics, make sure at least you know 6. That you are sure even if exam comes from this topic, I'll get everything. And that is what is called a good revision. Even when you go to those students who get an A, you can ask them a question that they don't know. Because it's not a must you get everything. Just know the highest percentage. And know how to make marks. Don't go and start revising irrelevant topics or any questions. Revise something that you know is something that is examinable. And revise something that you are understanding. If you find that something is so difficult you are not understanding, leave it. Go and revise something that you understand. And that is what will be good of you. Exam comes, you are not remembering anything. Because you are trying to expand your mind to cover more and more things that even will not help you. But when you can understand, make sure at least I know this topic. Maybe it's mathematics. I know probability, maybe it's the one easy for me. Yeah, let me work hard for it. That even if a question comes either of 2 marks or 10 marks, I'll get it. Make sure you get it. Minimize time wastage. We have a lot of time in school, prep times. Minimize that time. It's not maybe a break you have 40 minutes or 30. You have to go for all those minutes in break. Just go refresh yourself, go yes yourself, come back, do your revision. Only because you are sacrificing yourself for only 4 years, imagine. And the rest of your life. But for me, like today, is there a teacher who comes in my home and asks me, Humphrey, wake up, go to class. Humphrey, take chemistry book. No one is disturbing me. Right now, I'm free. And so try as much as possible, minimize your time wasted in school. Make sure at least live a life you'll never regret. Work hard. Get a D for dog, and you know you really worked hard. For sure, you will find that even that a D is more than a person who got an A because you worked very hard. And maintaining discipline. Even I know in the Bible, I think it's in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7, or 7, verse 1. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. So you can just ask yourself, whoever does not love discipline, what does he or she loves? That is a question that you should ask yourself. So even the Bible itself comments this on discipline. So discipline is one of the key to success. My friend, even if you got an A without discipline, it will be of no help. It will just be in vain. Discipline is the key to everything. Discipline helps you maintain your dignity. How will people respect you without discipline? How can you respect each other's properties without discipline? How will you respect your teachers, your fellow students without discipline? Indiscipline makes you even develop negative attitude towards education. You just have negative attitude. But if you are in discipline, and that's why you find, even go and look in your school, most of the students who pass very well, they are most disciplined. But the disciplined one, there are some of the boys who get and girls who get very poor grades. Then you should have even self-control, control yourself that you know. Even if my friends drag me here, I not go there. You know, in high school there are a lot of peer pressure, but you can control yourself. You can control yourself. It's not a must you can be dragged by this peer pressure. You have self-control that you can say no to drugs, not to indiscipline. That not to everything bad or negative thing, and always stay positive. It's only a short time. If you find a teacher telling you to tuck in a shirt, you can't do it. Wearing a tie, it's just a short time. Today, is there anyone who is telling me to tuck in my shirt? There is no one. But in school, I just discipline. If I'm supposed to have a black shoe, a tie, comb my hair, be neat, be clean, that's good. And also even maintaining cleanliness, that is another thing. But cleanliness is next to godliness. And even you can't be able to do your revision thoroughly if you are not neat. Do you know how? Even imagine you are revising, and the time you are revising, just a foul smell is just coming from your body. You are just not comfortable. Even you are not relaxed. But even taking a shower makes your mind be relaxed. So taking a shower every day, most of the time taking a shower makes your mind refreshing and maintains that energy. Do and more, and you feel you are just comfortable. But there are some guys who take a shower once in a week. The same socks they started on Monday up to Friday. The same. And then you find even finding even a good poster to see you are not getting, because every time, even when the teacher is teaching, you just feel you are tired. You just even dozing. By the most of the students who doze most in classes, they don't take a shower because, because their body is not comfortable. You just feel dizzy, you just feel good. You don't feel doing anything, just sleeping. You just feel like just singing, howling. But you know that cleanliness is one of the ways of making refreshing your body. When you're going to sleep, at least make sure at least you sleep well, you have enough sleep. Making your teachers closest friends, they are only friends who can help you in school. Well, there's no other person who can help you in school. My friend, even that your fellow student, not 100%. Most of the students will not be happy that when they see you pass exam and then they are failing, they will not be happy. But a teacher, when sees you passing exam, will be much happy. Yeah. So make sure live a life in school that you never regret. Make sure you get your best grade. Not a must. I've not come to tell you get a B. I've not come to tell you get an A. I've not come to tell you get a C. But I'm telling you get a best grade that means you have to give more of your effort. Maintain discipline. Make sure you sacrifice yourself. There's one quote I just keep in my mind that I know is that you can't be sleeping as if you're competing with the dead and you expect to be rich in the world of the living. No way. It can't be so. You can never be sleeping as if you're competing with the dead and expect to be in the world of the living. You can't be sleeping 8 hours a day and then you expect that your life will be good. What is sacrifice? Sacrifice is something that you do and it brings much effect. And one thing for me, I never I was say, for me, I never believe in good luck. Never say yourself, never believe in good luck. Always believe in hard work. Always believe in hard work. Stop about good luck. But we're just saying, maybe by God's grace, maybe the examiner will be marking my KCSE, will have a favor on me, give me marks. My friend, there's nothing like good luck. Always believe in. It's true there's some people who get good luck, but never believe in good luck. Always believe in hard work. Time wasted, never recovered. Make sure you utilize your time properly, and therefore, a time like this, you will not regret. Like for me today, I never regret being in high school. I never regretted the life I was making my future. I'm not seeing any of my friends whom we were in school. Right now I'm alone. That makes me feel good. So what I'm going to tell you, my dear friends, go and think, what do you want? Work hard. Work hard. Make sure you get something good that you can start your future with. Make sure at least you did something that you always you remember, you are just proud of it. But when you think, I'm the one who did this, you just feel even to congratulate yourself. Well, there are some students who, when they start thinking about the kind of life they have been through, then they start asking, is it me? Was I me there? And that's where you find some people, when they get old, they start taking their mind back. I wish right now I was a young man. I wish I could go back to 15 years old and start my future again. No, you don't have to make yourself get to that point. So, because of time, that is what I can share with you, unless there is someone with a question. Yeah, if there's someone with a question, take your time. Your mind, fix your mind that take yourself. I'm not even me once, but all comes in your mind. But that it came even when you see the teacher, your mind is just both. You just to sleep. And again, if you don't have enough sleep in the night, also it can lead. So even if, for me, what I used to do, because sometimes I could find myself sleeping like 3 hours in a night, 3 to 4 hours. And during the day, it was not good of me. So I remember during Saturdays and Sunday, I used to sleep. Sometimes you could sleep, even some people could think you have died because you are just sleeping, asleep for a whole week. So if you are not capable of managing a sleep, have enough sleep during the night, but make sure that you have utilized it. Most of the people, when they sleep late at night, the effect will come during the day. So if you know your challenge is sleep, make sure you have enough sleep during your night, but the day make sure at least you utilize your time. Most of your time you make in your revision, and also turn your mind. Everything I know comes from your mindset. Yeah, even that managing that sleep, it all comes from your mindset. Have I answered the question? Yes.
How can someone try not to relate to any friends?
I'm not getting you clearly.
How can someone try not to relate and just try to have a normal life without friends?
Come up again, please. Come up again, please.
How can someone not try to get a lot of friends?
I think I'm not getting you clearly. Most of the people will come to distract you. But having the less friends you have, more things you can do without distraction. Positive friends who can tell you to do the good thing. Yeah, that's true.
There are some students who joined quite late, so they were requesting that you could highlight some of the main points you have discussed. And I think it would be good to give a chance to some students who are going to mention to tell us maybe one or two things they have learned from your speech in order to help others who came late. So kindly, if I call upon you, just unmute your speaker and share one thing that has stood out for you in this talk. So I will start with Monica. So Monica, if you can hear me, tell us something that you've learned. Yes, tell us something that has stood out for you in this presentation.
Hi everyone. What I've learned is don't let anyone discriminate you in whatever you are doing, because you are studying for yourself, for your future, and be disciplined. Don't let anyone don't maintain your discipline in school. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Monica. So the next person I'll call is Festus. So Festus, if you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes, tell us something that has stood out for you in this presentation so that you can help those students who have joined late.
On sacrificing your time. For example, like every time I get busy, I use my time well. Now, sacrifice everything and get time well for study. I know small victories can lead to
Thank you, Festus. So the last person I'll call is Sham. Sham, if you can hear me. Okay, so Sham is not available. Lynn, can you hear me?
Hello everyone, good afternoon. So what I have learned is to be disciplined and to always know to go do everything up to your best potential, because you have everything it takes to manage, get the grade that you desire, and you have to set aside everything.
Thank you so much, Lynn. Catherine, 1 second.
Hi everyone. I've learned that I should act nothing from the comfort zone, but I have to make sure that I do that I can to achieve that goal.
Thank you, Catherine. Lynette. Yes, Lynette, come on board. Yes, Humphrey, you stayed with us. So you can give a parting shot to these learners, especially from those who are waiting for an exam and maybe they feel they are ill prepared. So you can give them a final word as we end the session. And also you can give your comments on Humphrey's presentation on our chat.
Together. Hello?
Hello.
Are you getting me? Yep. Yeah, for me, what that I can tell from first is that they still have time, and the last minute can save a man. So you are never late. You can change your life, you can change your grade for the short time remaining. Like now is that you are remaining with just, you can just even say few weeks. Take to a month that is just few weeks. And that time you can make a really, really big change. You can change yourself. You can change, first of all, attitude. Attitude is the one that will help you change yourself. So you still have time to work hard. And what I will tell you that the hard work, that the effort that you will put, for sure it will not be in vain. It will not be in vain. So you still have time, work hard, and KCSE is never difficult. KCSE is difficult to whoever that never revised. But if you have revised, KCSE is so easy. So don't have fear, be comfortable, and don't be over comfortable. Feel good, and exam will come. It's just fair. The question that you find there, there's the same question that you find in our books, in our exam. So it's just a normal exam. The difference is that you have the security there, police, and they are not your teachers who are going to mark them. But it's a normal exam, so don't have fear. Wait for the exam, and but this, you can find that the effort that you put at this time, maybe it will be even the one that will determine the kind of grade that you will get. So, of course, you are never too late. You still have time, and you still have time to better your grade. As long as if you utilize your time, you have a lot of time. But if you are wasting it, you don't have time. Yeah, that is what I can tell you. And I really, really wish you success. For those of us who are going to join university, I wish you success, because I know you are never failures. I know you are going to be successful, you are going to pass your exam. Even I know you are going to feel happy the way I felt happy. So I wish you success.
Thank you so much. And finally, Stephen, your hand is up, so you can unmute. Let me take this chance to join the learners to thank you so much for your presence. We so much value you being with us today and for helping us to answer the questions that we had on how we can succeed in our studies. And I believe everybody has learned something. Thank you so much for those students who have also helped others who are late to get an idea of what was being covered. So at 12:20, you're going to have the next and final speaker. Please prepare your questions. This one, mostly you're going to ask him questions. Chemistry, as I had earlier said, hasn't been really easy to do for high school students, and equally the way of setting for Humphrey, he can confirm the way of setting exams, and I can also confirm that the way over the past years, the way they have been setting the chemistry exam has been quite tricky for most students to navigate. And given that maybe most of you want to pursue courses where you must perform well in chemistry, you quite need this talk. So at 12:20, I know time is really not on our side, but at 12:20, Mr. Sarem from Kapsabet Boys High School will be here with us so that he can take us through the last and final session of our tuition program. So guys, you're going to use the same link to join the meeting, so you can just leave, and then at 12:20 you just rejoin the meeting. So I want to thank you so much, Humphrey, and everyone for attending. Yes, God bless you, and thank you for those who are sending their comments.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate.